Hello everybody, welcome back to Stream of Consciousness Invasions. We're continuing our lore invasions from Smoldering Lake. And did you know that this crab is friendly? He won't aggro you. He's the only one. As you can see, I'm not an invader. Took my ring off. I'm in my own world. This guy just, he's down to chill, man. He ain't got no problems. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this thing. You guys go watch some invasions. Let me tell you guys about the Hall of Sadness. Quana and the Fair Lady hanging out. Dead, turned to stone. Bummer. Fucking bummer. Also, not a great place to spawn. If you don't have a silver cat ring, you're guaranteed to take damage right here. And if they haven't opened the illusory wall, man, that just sucks. I don't have any items. The only thing these motherfuckers drop in this bitch is Titanite shards, and I don't remember finding any other items when I did my little run through, so oh looky there. Also, let me tell you guys about playing this fucking game at okay, this hour. That's what I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna tell you about playing the game at I fucked up, man. Yep, yep. Get backstabbed. I'm sword and boarding it as a Black Knight because there's a few of them here, and that's gonna bring me to my first lore discussion. The Ghru, I think it was Charleston Gaming, talked about, and I mentioned it after he had said something in the comments. That it's goddamn lag. What in the fuck is even happening? Sudanese internet, everybody. But man, do these Black Knight weapons, do they do extra damage against Ghru? Because I don't know, I haven't looked at the wiki, but I would bet $1 that they do. So I'm sword and boarding against Yorm's Great Machete, which makes me think, yeah, he's going for parries, so I'm just going for backstabs. And that's the way this fight's gonna go down. I'm lucky to get him with the noticeable lag we're having. Oh my god, you know we're lagging when you can punish a fucking Estus with a backstab. So, yep. So the Ghru, now I'm back to thinking they're demons. Get R2'd, son. And I'll tell you why I think they're demons. Because the Black Knights fight them. Also, we find them kind of turned to stone in this area. I'll try and find one in one of these invasions. This invasion doesn't look like it's leaving this room. But, okay. Yeah, I'm back to thinking the Ghru are demons. Also, I'm not back to, this is a new thing. I also now think that the cathedral, whether it's the Cathedral of the Deep or the Way of the White, one of them was worshiping demons, y'all. And I don't know if you remember one of the one of the first things I said in the Undead Settlement was that I thought the demons that took us to Anor Londo were the angels in Lothric's religion. And now I'm beginning to think that the demons are also important to the Way of the White or the Cathedral of the Deep. You need to open that shortcut, bud. So here we see the, I think someone in the comments, might have been Dan maybe, said that those were referred to as Elder Ghru. And you guys said that I think a couple of you guys actually said that the corpses we find crucified in Crucifixion Woods or Fair and Keep where let's test out our theory. So I'm an invader and he's still attacking me, okay? No seed active. Just for whatever fucking reason, this is how the mechanic works. You guys said that these things, these Elder Ghru, were the things that were being crucified in Fair and Keep, and I think after looking at them, I think I agree with you guys. So yeah, the Black Knights will totally fight these guys. These guys are totally demons. Also, they are using chaos pyromancies. Another thing occurs to me. You ever notice how chaos pyromancy is all lava based? It's sort of like fire when it's wet. You know what I mean? It's like the liquid version of fire. Is the deep the liquid version of dark? Or is dark already liquid? I believe it's not. I believe it's warm and soft, if I'm not mistaken, because we could trade it with the crows in Dark Souls 1. So, where the fuck is this host at? Here we see a bunch of statues of demons in the demon ruins, go figure. And yeah, get you a look at these guys. Notice how they don't use a catalyst. The Ghru in this area are using a catalyst, and I can only assume it's the white hair talisman because they can cast miracles as well as pyromancies with it. We've got roots growing over everything where the bed of chaos, I'm guessing, just grew through everything. So why is this place connected to the catacombs of Carthus? I believe by the placement of that demon that we see, that the Carthus people, Carthusians, they were continuing the expansion of their kingdom, and they rolled up on this place. They might have been looking for it on purpose because Volner was a pyromancer, remember? They were, yeah, but either way, the people of Carthus happened upon what remained of lost Izalith and the demon ruins, and that's why when we go up here we find grave wardens. Now, who brought the ballista? I'm not sure, because there's giants around it, so I think we're supposed to assume that giants were responsible for moving it. So if giants moved it, that's you know what I mean? The only people we find with giants are Aldrich, and going back farther, in Orlando, Dark Souls 1. And we don't find any fucking items up there that would clue us in. It's just the dead giants and the fucking the ballista, that's it. And the grave wardens making their way to it, as well as those bone wheel skeletons. I think she saw me. She did. She saw me. She's making a run for it. Alright. Let's see. She might try and juke me, so we gotta be wary of that. Let's see if she... Yep. I don't know that she... I think if she had been attempting to juke me, she gave up on it. I'm not used to, I'm using this sword instead of the great sword. I'm using the ultra great because that's the one that the guy uses here. Fuck. Thing's so slow. You have to be like frame perfect when you punish Estus with this thing. One-handed. Sword and board in this thing. Oh, I went for the shield skip. Did you guys, yeah, the shield skip glitch. You gotta walk forward while your shield's up, and then press L2 and R2 at almost the exact same time. R2 comes later, but it's almost exactly the same time. And you'll skip the stomp animation and just go straight into the pancake animation. Not that it did me any fucking good because I missed, but that's how you do it. Oh, I kind of hope they don't patch that out. It's actually a neat little technique you can use, and it's, you know, it's not like, oh, going for parries, I might need to switch to two-handed. They're using the Dragon Slayer's axe. Oh shit. Okay, they're going two-handed, so now I can swing a little more freely. That first R1 is basically just bait to get you in, and then you poise through the hit, and you hit him back, and you'll win the trade because you're using a fucking ultra great weapon. Okay, that time didn't even have to. If you swing twice with these weapons, you need to have a roll queued up immediately, or stomp like I did just there. Swing twice and then stomp will get you out of a backstab. The backstab will still play on, but you'll get out of the animation. How do you win this fight? I mean, I'm doing alright, but... Okay, here we go. Got some miracles now. Okay, well, if they've got miracles, then why don't they... Oh, I bet the axe is already lightning infused. Okay. That makes sense. Fuck. You gotta be careful with these axes, man, because they are roll-catch machines. You'll see what I'm... Oh, okay. God damn it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't panic roll at all. And you might be like, oh, well, it's not a panic roll. I'm just rolling to make space. It's a panic roll. Fuck. God damn it. Leave me alone for just a minute. Oh, back's against the wall. That's good. That's real good. Fortunately, they got too greedy and I was able to survive. Okay, two-handing this bitch, and we're just gonna fucking end this shit. I might switch to the greatsword. Alright, lore-wise, what were we talking about? Oh, Carthus. They seemed to have burrowed down here. I don't think the ballista's theirs. Maybe it is. Maybe they had giants. Fucking Volner's a fucking giant. Who knows, man? Ah, damn it. Okay. But the Ghru, yeah, the Ghru are totally demons. Oh, and in the last fight, I was talking about demons were important to the way of the white religion. You remember that fucking relief we found in the Cathedral of the Deep, the one with the satyr? I'm switching to the greatsword because I'm just fucking tired of this fight. I'm finishing it off. I'm still in character. It's okay. I guess I could just use perseverance and tank a hit and then kill her, but let's just... There you go. The relief we found of the satyr, that's totally a fucking Ghru. It's got the horns. It's got the fucking cloven hooved feet. That relief is not a satyr. It's a fucking Ghru. It's a demon. Did I blow your mind? Ghru, demon, crossover, way of the white, etc. Remember, this would not be Miyazaki's first go with... It turns out that the religious people are actually worshipping the devil. Alright, let's go see what this guy's getting up to. Demon Souls is what I was talking about. The old one in Demon Souls was... they thought it was a demon, but it was God. Like, that was where miracles came from. So, yeah, demons being a part of the way of the white would not be... that would not be new ground for Miyazaki to be breaking. I'm gonna have to... Man, I'm trying so hard. I fucked up so bad, man. I've been PvPing with this other character I made. And I don't get around to recording these until it's too late and I have, like, shitty connections and no one's ever here. So, Quana here. And this was, like, up there with, like, super sad fucking moments for me when I first fucking played this game. This was, like... Because I was always a fucking... Chaos servant, you know, in Dark Souls 1. And yeah, to just find them in this state, and it's just sad. But it's kind of, you know, it's like, well, at least Quana found her way back to the fair lady. I can't read any of the items because it takes them away when you're in invasions. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and get rid of my items that I can't use. Can't use anything. That's what's actually happening. But there, Quaylona's Pyromancy tome just tells us that she had one human pupil. Which I mean, she had one before the Chosen Undead, if you find her. Because she talks about how she had it, you know, the Chosen Undead was her pupil. Okay, Night Slayer's dead. Where the fuck are these people? What's even more interesting is I read the old Witch Ring, and it totally changed my mind on everything, as far as pyromancies are concerned and stuff like that. The old Witch Ring, read it, because I don't have it on me to read verbatim, but basically it says that, the witches were giving fire to man. Because they thought that they could do better with it, I think, is what. Alright. He killed Sorig, so we're gonna be Sorig. We're gonna get revenge. If we can find his ass. Also, notice how the reliefs here are the same as the ones in the catacombs. So maybe the catacombs were always over Carthus? That relief is just the same picture flipped. It doesn't really look like it shows anything. It's like fucking hard to make out, tell what it is. Alright, down here, we started talking about Sorig while we were in Carthus. And what is he up to? What is he doing? Because he starts in Carthus, and then he'll try and help you beat the old Demon King. But if you find him down here, he's hanging out near this pit of lava. And what is he doing hanging out near here? Sacred Flame is down here, but that doesn't really seem like a guy who put 99 in strength would be able to use it. Get fucked. He rolled backwards, so I was able to catch him with a jump attack. I bet that guy was sitting down here trying to figure out how the fuck you're supposed to get Sacred Flame. You just gotta hold your shield up and then walk into the lava, and you'll take chip damage instead of real damage until you pick the item up, and then you start taking real damage. So you're only going to take damage on the way back. So eat a red bug pellet, keep your shield up. He had the right shield for it, the Dragon Crest shield. Alright, we get to climb this big ass fucking ladder. I'm going to try and do some more of these. I'll try and record more on Wednesday night in the evening at like 6 p.m. and hopefully I find more people online, because there is no one online playing right now. It's not down here anyway. I'm level 120, right? And I always brag about how you can always find invasions anywhere you want at 120, which is true, but this is an optional area, and not every player is going to need it. Not every player is going to need the stuff that you find down here, so it's a little harder to get invasions down here than other places. Oh lord, he juked me. Oh shit, maybe he's gonna plunge me. No? Just gonna hang out? Okay, well then you wait there. I'll come up and we'll have the world's biggest clusterfuck fight with ultra great swords and a great sword in a small confined space. That'll go over great. But the old witch's ring says that basically all the pyromancers have to be... that's what you were trying to do. All the pyromancers have to be familiar with the parable of fearing the flame, and that the witches... Gotcha. I blew all my stamina. That was a mistake. The witches should be dead. Yeah. The witches gave pyromancy to men, hoping that they would control the fire. Why would witches give humans, fire for them to control it, unless it had something to do with humanity?